This is my card, and this is a QR code. A QR code, like a barcode, can contain information, like the URL to your website. It is particularly powerful when you combine it with a phone. Just point the camera of the phone toward the QR code. The phone will automatically recognize it as a link and open up the web browser. Now, the QR code can also contain other data that identifies that particular QR code. So now I can determine whether this is working, or the bulletin board is working, or the display ad that I ran in the paper is working, or the sticker I put on the telephone pole, or even my desktop website, because you can put these codes right in the website, and that's the easiest way to send a link to a mobile phone. So QR codes are like hypertext links in the real world. What's the difference between a website and a web app? Well, websites are for desktops and laptops. Web apps are for the phone, but they're made differently. You see, if you try to load a website onto a phone, you get a really terrible user experience. The phone is vertically oriented. The screen is smaller, so everything's squished. Chances are the navigation's not going to work because there is no mouse. I believe that the web app is essential and that it should be tailored to perform like a native app. People are going to expect it to. In the era before smartphones, web designers didn't need to consider different interfaces. They just had one, the desktop. But with the introduction of the iPhone and then the Android operating system, designers needed to make websites responsive. So it would be the same content, just different layout depending on whether they were on mobile or desktop. We are now in an era of mobile first. So mobile becomes a priority of design while still using the same content for the website. Now I believe the next phase will be mobile only, where the website and the web app are decoupled and developed separately. Web apps will no longer be saddled with the extra baggage of search engine optimization or content management systems. And websites, I think, will benefit too, as designers can focus on what websites do really well. Now, most web designers do not have the programming skills to do web apps, but developing dynamic web applications is what I do. Like most software developers, I started out doing websites, first for my business, then for others. Eventually, I branched out into game development. I did over a dozen projects for Hitpoint Studios, which is still here in Greenfield. Then in 2015, I started my own game, Jane Austen Manors, and that's still going strong to this day. So not only do I have a handle on the nerdy tech stuff, but I also understand the practical needs of small businesses. There's no way I could have operated a small futon store in a small town for 26 years without leveraging the internet to the max. How are you?
Okay.
Now here we are in the 2020s, and the mobile device has achieved full saturation. Everybody is connected. There are ways to take advantage of that. Now, I'm not talking about websites or SEO or anything like that. I'm talking about the power of content to convey your message, code to respond dynamically in real time, and data to know everything you can about your users. Call or text me. Let's chat.